What would you do if you knew that sound had the power to transform your life in ways you couldn't even imagine? In a world where we are constantly surrounded by noise and distractions, the truth is that sound can be a powerful tool for healing and balance. In this video, we'll explore how music and musical breaks have been used throughout history to promote health and well-being. We'll reveal fascinating discoveries about how notes and frequencies can affect the body and mind, from ancient Pythagorean practices to modern research showing the impact of sound on health. Get ready for a journey that will change the way you perceive the power of sound and how it can be used to transform your life. Stay with us and discover how you can use this powerful tool to create harmony and balance in your daily life. You will be amazed at what science and history have to say about sound healing. History of music and healing. Since time immemorial, music has played a crucial role in human healing and well-being. In ancient cultures, such as the Greek and Egyptian civilizations, music was not just seen as entertainment but as a powerful tool for restoring balance to the body and mind. Hippocrates, the father of medicine, recognized the intrinsic connection between music and health, believing that the power of sound could cure diseases and alleviate suffering. This ancient wisdom reflects the understanding that sound vibrations can penetrate deeply into the being, creating an impact that goes beyond the physical, reaching the emotional and spiritual. In fact, sound healing is a practice that transcends cultural and temporal boundaries. In ancient Egypt, for example, healing temples used chants and specific instruments to treat illnesses, while indigenous shamans in the Americas used drums and chants to enter trance states, facilitating healing for both themselves and their patients. These practical examples show that music, in its various forms, has been a universal remedy, capable of touching the heart and soul, promoting health and well-being. But what makes music such a powerful vehicle for healing? The answer lies in the fact that music, especially when employing the powerful power of sound, reaches frequencies that can realign the body and mind. By playing a note or singing a chant, we are, in fact, interacting with the energy that constitutes our being. This explains why, to this day, people turn to music to find comfort, relief, and even healing. It is a living testament to the fact that sound has a unique ability to transform our inner reality, offering a path to renewal and balance. Musical intervals. Musical intervals, those small distances between notes, are not just theoretical concepts but true gateways to balance in the body and mind. Imagine hearing two notes played simultaneously, like a gentle melody enveloping your senses. This harmony is, in fact, pure mathematics in action, something that resonates deeply within our being. It's as if each interval has a specific key that unlocks certain parts of our psyche, bringing peace, clarity, and even healing through sound. When we listen to well-composed music, we are, in fact, experiencing the powerful power of sound in action, where each interval works in sync to create an experience of healing and well-being. Now, think about how music affects your emotions. Certain intervals can provoke a feeling of nostalgia, others joy, or even sadness. This happens because our brain is highly sensitive to these sound variations, which have the power to alter our emotional state almost instantly. Have you noticed how a simple melody can completely change your mood? This is where healing through sound comes in. It's not just about listening to music, but understanding how these specific frequencies and intervals can be used intentionally to shape and enhance our quality of life. The study of musical intervals, no matter how technical it might seem, has fascinating practical applications. Imagine, for example, using these techniques to create playlists that help with concentration, relaxation, or even overcoming a tough day. When we choose music containing intervals that make us feel good, we are, in a way, self-medicating with sound. So, the next time you listen to music, think of the intervals as small doses of energy that, when applied well, can completely transform your perception of the world and your personal well-being. Pythagoras and natural harmony. Imagine, thousands of years ago, a man named Pythagoras observing the world around him with a curious eye. He was not only a brilliant mathematician but also a philosopher who believed in the harmony of the universe. For him, music was not just entertainment but a manifestation of cosmic order. When we talk about the powerful power of sound, we are referring to music's ability to reflect the natural laws governing the world. Pythagoras discovered that musical intervals, the distances between notes, are not arbitrary but an expression of the mathematics that connects everything that exists. Pythagoras believed that music had the power to purify the soul and restore vitality. He observed that certain intervals, such as the octave and the fifth, were especially harmonious and could bring balance to both body and mind. For him, music was a healing tool, a means to tune the human being to the natural vibrations of the universe. Today, when we listen to music that deeply moves us, we are, in a way, experiencing this natural harmony that Pythagoras advocated. It's as if music connects us to something greater, an invisible but always present order. Pythagoras' view of universal harmony through music also reflected his approach to life. He taught his disciples to live in accordance with this harmony, seeking balance in all things. And this harmony was not something he saw only in music but in all of nature. The powerful power of sound, for Pythagoras, was a reflection of this universal harmony, and he believed that by connecting with this cosmic music, we could achieve a fuller and more balanced life. Now, considering this perspective, how can we use this ancient wisdom in our daily lives? Intervals and effects on the body. When we think about the effects of music on the body, it's fascinating to see how certain musical intervals can provoke specific sensations. For example, the interval of the octave, which occurs when you play one note and then another with double its frequency, brings a sense of completeness and harmony. It's as if the body recognizes this pattern as something natural and balanced. The interval of the fifth, on the other hand, is often associated with creativity and inspiration. Many composers throughout history have used these combinations to evoke powerful and profound feelings. These effects are not only perceived by the mind, but also by the body. In sound healing practices, such as sacred music or meditative environments, these intervals are used to create an atmosphere of serenity and introspection. The powerful power of sound, in these situations, acts as a balm for the soul, helping to restore inner balance. The architecture of cathedrals, for example, often incorporates these principles, designing spaces where the acoustics amplify these intervals, creating an almost transcendental experience for those present. As we reflect on how these musical intervals impact our health, we can start to see music not just as entertainment, but as a healing tool. If music can affect our bodies so profoundly, why not use it consciously in our daily lives? A simple exercise would be to include in our routine moments of attentive listening, where we can feel the effects of these intervals. Perhaps listening to a Beethoven symphony or a Bach piece could be more than just an aesthetic experience, but a true remedy for the mind and body. Studies and experiments. Science has increasingly advanced in understanding the impact that music can have on health. Fabian Mammon, a renowned researcher, conducted fascinating studies showing how certain musical intervals can have powerful effects on the human body. One of the most impressive experiments revealed that specific sound combinations have the potential to destroy cancer cells. Isn't that incredible? The power of sound, in this case, is not just a metaphor but a tangible reality that opens new possibilities for future treatments. These studies make us question, could sound healing become a viable alternative to traditional medicine in some cases? While we are still far from replacing conventional methods, the idea that music could complement medical treatments is increasingly discussed among experts. Imagine a future where, in addition to medications, the patient is treated with carefully selected music sessions to enhance their recovery. It doesn't seem so distant, given the current advances. These experiments also invite us to reflect on how we can incorporate sound into our own lives as a form of self-care. It could be as simple as creating a playlist of music that uses these healing intervals, or even seeking practices like music therapy, which is already used in various contexts to alleviate pain, anxiety, and promote well-being. If sound can truly influence our health so deeply, maybe it's time to pay more attention to the soundtrack of our lives. Cymatics and geometry of sound. Scientific research has revealed a fascinating aspect of the power of sound that goes beyond what we imagine. One notable example is the work of Fabian Mammon, a musician and acupuncturist who discovered the ability of musical intervals to influence the cells of the body. In one of his studies, he exposed cancer cells to different sound frequencies, and the result was surprising. Certain frequencies were able to destroy these cells. This is a practical example of the powerful power of sound and its healing capacity, offering a new perspective on alternative treatments that do not involve invasive interventions. Another remarkable experiment comes from the field of cymatics, where the relationship between sound and form becomes visible. Hans Jenny, the pioneer in this field, demonstrated that by applying sound frequencies to substances like sand or water, complex and beautiful geometric patterns emerge. These patterns are not just artistic, they reveal how sound can organize matter precisely. Imagine that, just as these substances respond to sound, our bodies can also be shaped and harmonized by specific frequencies, offering a powerful tool to restore internal balance. Moreover, these studies suggest that the power of sound could be a bridge between science and spirituality. By considering the profound effects that frequencies can have on the body, mind, and even the spirit, a vast field of therapeutic possibilities opens up. This knowledge can be applied in simple ways, such as listening to music at certain frequencies to promote healing and well-being. This reinforces the idea that sound healing is not just an esoteric theory, but a reality supported by concrete scientific evidence. Sound in wildlife. Nature, in all its grandeur, also communicates through sound, a universal language that transcends species. Recent research indicates that the songs of whales and birds are not just random phenomena but follow musical patterns that resemble Western scales. This reveals that the power of sound goes beyond human communication, echoing as a harmonic language that connects the animal kingdom to the same fundamental principles that we use in our music. Imagine, for a moment, the majesty of a whale song traveling through the ocean, or the intricate melodies of birds at dawn. These sounds are more than just natural phenomena, they represent an intrinsic musicality that speaks to a shared understanding of sound's healing power. Just as music can impact human health, it seems that it also plays a crucial role in the well-being and communication of animals. This realization invites us to view sound not only as a human tool, but as a universal force that connects all living beings. Techniques and practical applications. Integrating sound healing into our daily lives can be a transformative experience. One practical way to incorporate these techniques is through the use of specific musical intervals designed to target particular needs. For example, if you're feeling stressed, listening to music with intervals known to promote relaxation, such as the perfect fifth, can help calm your mind and body. Similarly, if you're seeking inspiration or creativity, music featuring intervals that stimulate these states can be a powerful tool. Another technique is to use sound healing sessions or music therapy, where trained professionals guide you through experiences designed to restore balance and promote well-being. These sessions often incorporate various sound frequencies and intervals to address specific issues, such as stress or chronic pain. Engaging in these practices regularly can enhance your overall quality of life, offering a holistic approach to health. In addition, consider creating a personalized playlist with music that resonates with your emotional and physical needs. By paying attention to how different musical intervals affect you, you can tailor your listening experience to support your well-being. This practice not only fosters a deeper connection with music, but also empowers you to use sound intentionally as a form of self-care. By embracing these techniques and practical applications, you can harness the power of sound to enrich your life and support your health journey. Whether through personal playlists, professional sessions, or mindful listening, the potential of sound healing offers a path to greater harmony and balance in your everyday life.